leading off the inning, Peralta, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
The shortstop, number 7.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far. If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Kurt Fenn will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Runners back. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple. DJ LeMahieu will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time.
Well, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky.
Are we joking?
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Charlie Blackmon strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Now a hard liner, but foul. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Carlos Gonzalez will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Hit out towards second, and a gorgeous flip to second, and with that the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Your attention, please.
And a new pitcher is summoned from the bullpen, as it'll be the left-hander Boone Logan that gets the call.
How you're gonna have to bat at Xbox and try to pick that up? What's wrong with it? Like stick drift or something?
Kirk Neuenhuis is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Popped high in the air. LeMahieu settles under it near second. 1 away.
The batter, number 24.
Eric Young Jr. will stand in looking to turn things around. He's struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start.
Nope, not doing much to help the cause so far, guys, but there's still some ball game left.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. One and one, here it comes. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Gonzalez is over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, The pitcher,
Jimmy Nelson
Jimmy
gets the call to bat
Nelson.
for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th inning.
You got to love a manager that lets his pitchers contribute to their own cause. He's got the lead right here, so don't fix it if it ain't broke.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Yeah.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Are you kidding me? This is getting ridiculous now. Somebody check that guy's back. He's got a 3-hit game. Come on.
First pitch on its way. Jonathan Villar stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Lofted in the air out to right field. On the move is Gonzalez. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Nolan Arenado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Right there for strike 1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Villar takes it in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting,
Ben Paulson will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Listen, Nelson, if you can get me through 6. It's perfection.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Jeremy Jeffress will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning. Nick Hundley swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
1-2, here it comes. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Gerardo Parra will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And another foul ball. That misses. 1-2.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Kirk McCall is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Kendrys Morales is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Up top, it's 2-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Marcell Ozuna is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
Let's go.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now 6-3.
Well, it's just a little and not a terrible location, really. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, you can certainly do some damage, and he absolutely did some right there. That's a 2-run homer.
Jairo Diaz will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
47, Jairo Diaz.
Stepping in now, Domingo Santana, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. 6 runs, 13 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Reyes is there for it. 1 out.
The batter,
Jason Mott will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th. Kelly Epps gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Paulson is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
now batting, catcher.
Delman Ladd ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home. Corey Knebel will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Leading off the inning, Jose Reyes. And they'll need him to get something going here. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Ozuna, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's kicked off the home 7th with a leadoff double. Tom Murphy will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. VR ranging into the outfield. Makes the play, one away. DJ LeMahieu comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle. To his left, VR. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Charlie Blackmon will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. 4 pitches, fast, slow, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Kirk Neuenhuis comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
I need to see that again because it looked like he flat missed that call behind the plate.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
How's your big on the ball?
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Still 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Full count now. 3-2.
Oh, if he wants me, I know what I'm doing with Eric Young Jr. I say that much.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Eric Young Jr. will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Ready with the 1-0. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Drilled to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 46, Corey Knebel.
Adam LaRoche will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. He pulls this one into right. Gonzalez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Gone. Carter Capps is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Nolan Arenado strides in, grounded out his last time through. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. Ben Paulson will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, it's been a good, solid inning so far.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jake McGee come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gonzalez sprinting after it, and on 1 pitch he's retired. Kendrys Morales ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. McGee comes set. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 197 in his career, as it is now 7-3.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. I mean, now that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
Marcell Ozuna will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Domingo Santana. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, that's a different pitch here, but also on the outside corner. Also taken for a strike. So he's got him in a quick 0-2 hole now.
Way outside. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Hit hard towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Striding in to start the 9th, James Loney, and they'll need him to get something going here. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box.
James Loney.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Peralta comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And this battery knows full well that this guy's been scuffling lately. So they're not messing around here. They're coming right after him.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now. Jose Reyes is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the ninth. Got to make them sweat a little.
And there's a called strike two as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. To short, hit hard. VR is up with it. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have claimed the fourth consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Brewers win it 7-3. So long from Denver.
They left 9 runners on base.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Brew Crew completed a 3-game series sweep as they... Welcome everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. In the National League Central, James Shields pitched into the 9th inning with 1 earned run on his line, helping lead the Friars to a win over the Brewers, 5-2. The Atlanta Braves totaled 13 hits as a team as they secured the win in extra innings against the Cubs, 5-4.
Petco Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week. Carson Amos, Corey Spangenberg comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
They've been good away from home here, too. They've won 3 of their first 4 on this road trip, and that's a sign that these guys are really coming together as a ball club.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. VR is there, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. He's been hitting the cover off the ball lately, batting over .350 in the last 10 games.
Yonhervis Solarte will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Well, you don't typically see or hear a lot of complaints about Hendricks' zone, Matt. Pretty fair all the way around.
Pulled toward right center field. Jackson moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now that we have a chance, let's look at how the Brewers align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, one of the most exciting things we're going to have an opportunity to see in this one, the throwing arm of that catcher. He absolutely has a cannon. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you ever saw him on the mound someday. We'll get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
0-2.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Padres down in order. After 1, no score. Matt Kemp strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Right fielder.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now. 0-2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Oh, and Kemp fails to connect there as this is cut on and missed for the first out of the inning.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Stewart early comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6.
Brian Hahn will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Peralta into his motion. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The pitcher, Wily Peralta, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
A scoop with the bare hand. Got him.
No way. That was awesome. Yeah, this early in the game, to me, this is the right decision. You give that guy at the top of your lineup a chance to drive in a run with a simple base hit.
Leading out for the
Melvin Upton Jr. will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Peralta sets his sights. Here's the 2-1. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
And he struck him out.
Let's go.
Oh, that's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Austin Hedges is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. It's sharply toward third. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Carson Amos digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
There we go. There we go, Marcel. There we go, Domingo. Jonathan.
Corey Spangenberg will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it. We'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Hit hard towards center, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cage, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Yonhervis Solarte is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Peralta will take it himself for the first out of the inning. Brett Wallace gets another crack at it now. He took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Fastball in there for a called strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. So 2 are gone in the Padre 4th. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. Swing and a liner. Peralta pauses. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
Yeah, he didn't get the call there, but he's making some quality pitches on that outside corner.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Santana is over. And that retires the side. 1 left for San Diego. They trail in this one 3-0. Wily Peralta come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Hit toward the right side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Austin Jackson will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Austin Jackson stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now. Wallace will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Scooter Gennett will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Kemp. Gone!
Scooter Gennett.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
350s. No, 349s. Crazy.
this is a classic example of losing your composure after a bad call. Now, he's still teed off about that last pitch, so he doesn't concentrate on his location, and this is going to make him even madder now.
Leading off the inning, Stewart early, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The shortstop.
Brian On is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Grounded to short. To his right, VR. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Melvin Upton Jr. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Santana is after it, and it's a foul ball. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Austin Hedges will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
And I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fellow on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Christian Bethancourt will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, so most guys know well enough to lay off. You got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Oh, that grounder got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first. And looked like he really left himself open after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You're doing really well right now.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
That was almost bad.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Vance Worley is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Into the box now, Wily Peralta. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed a little prowess with the bat last time, and they may have to pitch him a little bit tougher right here.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
There goes Austin Jackson. Catch him around us.
Yonhervis Solarte will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Peralta gets the sign, 0-1 on its way. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. To first, to his right, Morales. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Brett Wallace will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
1-1. When that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Hard hit ball to second. Jeanette has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Matt Kemp will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Rocket to third, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Around first, heading for second now. Stuart Early will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Wily Peralta steps in for a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game.
Yeah, he's been in total control of this game, Matt. I see no reason to be going with anybody else out there on the mound right now.
The 1-0 delivery. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Upton. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're on top. Leading off the inning, Brian Hahn, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Bounce to first. Morales scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Melvin Upton Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the seats, 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over.
No.
So a solo shot here to left center field, and they're on the board at 6-1. Pedro Figueroa will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Jeremy Jeffress is on his way. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in his final line. He gave him 7 2/3 good innings, and he was definitely the difference in this one.
No errors. They left 11 men on base.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the NL Central, the Brewers got 11 overall hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park, 8-5. Chichi Gonzalez was victorious for the 5th time this season, leading the Rangers past... Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. In the National League Central, the Milwaukee Brewers combined for a 4-hitter as they made short work of the Padres, 6-0. The Rangers completed a short 2-game sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 2-. Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, John Lester twirled a dominating complete game shutout on the mound, leading the Cubs to a win over the Braves, 6-0. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. Heading into today, the Cubs sit in first place. Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. In the National League Central, the Brewers total 11 hits as they took down the visiting Braves 7-5. The Oakland Athletics allowed 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 4-2. Neftali Feliz got his second W of the season, leading the Buccos past the Mets 5-3. Chris Bryant Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Milwaukee Brewers sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Braves 6-4. The A's had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 5-4.
Nelson didn't get the
The
win.
Buccos combined to give up just 5 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-2. The Chicago Cubs grabbed 13 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-3.
Probably lost that game, didn't go well. Lost in extras.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Braves cracked 14 hits overall as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers 5-4. As of today, the Brewers sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, 14 games back. The Braves are in last place in the NL East. They're 16.5 games out of first. The Oakland Athletics completed a 3-game series sweep as they ran over the Reds 6-0. Right now, the A's are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Reds are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first.
Offense is starting to come alive a little bit. You can tell.
Just a short drive west of downtown. We're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's interleague baseball on the show. Willie Peralta will be on the mound for the series opener. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, guys, he won his 10th game of the season in his last start.
Leading
Let's
off
see how he does here.
Texas, center fielder.
Delino DeShields started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And EK, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, and that last loss dropped them back to the 500 mark on the year. So obviously they'd like to get back into that positive numbers with a win here.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He's one of the tougher outs around, and he's among the American League leaders in on-base percentage. He brings a very patient approach to the plate, and he's not afraid to take a walk if he doesn't get what he wants. He's a very good hitter, too.
Greg Bird will dig in now. 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
The count is 2-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very reliable.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1. And there are the AL home run leaders we alluded to a moment ago. And, boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. It's on to the bottom of the first. Cole Hamels is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's got an ERA of under 3.5, which is pretty decent for a starter. Pretty good chance that we'll see a good start from him here in this one.
Francisco Cervelli makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Curtis Granderson will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game.
Well, guys, that's why they call it a batting average. He's been hitting over 350 in his last 10 games, but he had kind of a bad one yesterday.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Tough pitch right there. That's 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
We'll take another look at the sequence here on Showtime. Now, as we watch, notice that it's all hard stuff through the first 4 pitches. But then on pitch number 5, he finally turns to something off speed, and that leaves the hitter with no chance.
Elvis Andrus is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Just short, hit hard. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
It walks. Damn.
James Jones steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Peralta sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Coming on is Ozuna, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The pitcher, Cole Hamels, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Delino DeShields will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Striding into the box, Rougned Odor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Jeanette. A bare hand for one. On to first, and they get them both. Greg Bird is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. We'll head in now, Wily Peralta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Peralta. That's a ball.
And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Joey Gallo is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Peralta gets the sign, 0-1 on its way. And he lays off for ball 1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. That's a good job to lay off, too.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And the way this guy's pitching, you can bet these guys are thinking, thank goodness he's over in the other league. I'd hate to face him 3 or 4 times a year. Once is way too much.
Neuenhuis sprinting after it. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, Curtis Granderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rangers set down in order, but they're up 1-0.
Leading off for the Rangers, shortstop, Elvis.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Hit softly on the ground to first. Morales gloves it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Left fielder.
James Jones strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Peralta's ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Cole Hamels, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Yeah, give him 1 pitch to try and get himself out. But now, I'd be surprised if this is anything other than a fastball.
Looped out toward third. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They lead it 1-0. Delino DeShields will start things out for the Rangers in their half of the 6th.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this beating off an inning. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Epps over to his left. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Second baseman.
Rougned Odor comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Peralta into his motion, coming at him with the 0-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late. Greg Bird
stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Wily Peralta is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Peralta.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Let's go.
Joey Gallo will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're gonna beat me, You're going to have to take it to left field because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Francisco Cervelli is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 5, Curtis Granderson.
So 2 gone in the inning for Curtis Granderson. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th. Elvis Andrus comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Shortstop, Elvis.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Ozuna is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a 1-pitch out to begin the 8th. Prince Fielder will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat, it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded onto first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Brian Woodward is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first on his way to second now. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Line to the right side.
Wow.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And he is
Thank
out
you.
at the plate, trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
4 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners.
Let's go.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday.
All right, let's start.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Rangers got 12 hits in this
Will
one as
Smith,
they took a
man.
victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee.
Another L. Acuna hit 2 home runs.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into
Doesn't
Wednesday's
play great.
baseball action.
Jeffries
In the National League
fucked it
Central, Elvis Andrus had 3 hits in the cup. Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Reds.
Yo, guys.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. In the National League Central, Danny Espinosa had 3 hits and drove in 3, helping lead Cincinnati to a win over the Brewers, 4-3. Corey Rasmus grabbed his 4th victory out of the pen, helping the Angels get a win over Pittsburgh, 4-3. The Cardinals total 11 hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado, 7-3. The Chicago Cubs smacked 15 team hits as they grabbed a win in extras over the Giants, 10.
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003. Great American Ballpark. John Lamb. Claudio Silva comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Claudio Silva.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Eric Karros, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
And when you're looking at trying to get out of a funk like this, it always helps when you can hand the ball over to a veteran starter that's been through this before. And luckily for them, they're going to be able to do that here.
Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I think everyone's looking for a turnaround from Devin Mesoraco. He finished last month with less than 15 hits over the 4-week span. Not exactly the most productive period of his career.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
With a moment now, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very reliable.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby.
Walk. Strike out. Strike out.
Ken Ikeda strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Peralta into his motion. First pitch on the way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and it sure ain't going to help.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Ready on 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Devin Mesoraco steps into the box, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, a couple of close pitches there on the inside part of the plate. I don't think he could have done much with either one of those.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Slow roller back to the throw on to first. 2 gone.
Batting sixth.
Jay
Right
Bruce
fielder.
will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers. Over his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 3.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. A view of Cincinnati from the Brent Spence Bridge. Thanks for joining us once again on the show. Wily Peralta set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Silva giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
Ready with the 0-2. He's running towards second. Pitch inside the throw, and he got him at second on a perfect throw.
I thought it was going to be a hit and run.
Adam Duvall will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Adam Duvall.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Ball.
Too high. 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Batting eighth.
Stepping in,
Second
Brandon
baseman.
Phillips, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Batting
The
ninth.
pitcher, John Lamb, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here.
Center fielder.
Claudio Silva will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Reds leave
Strike
1.
three.
We'll head to the
Let's go.
4th,
16 is
still
good.
scoreless.
It's go to work. Crazy throwback. Yeah. Marcel Swing. Scooter Jeanette. Kelly Ups. Kirk Neuenhuis. Let's go. Dumb flat.
Willie
doing,
Peralta will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Yeah, he showed a little prowess with the bat last time, and they may have
This
to
is
pitch him a
your two, by the
little
way.
bit tougher right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Before this says anything, I'm playing no better.
Austin Jackson will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. So they score 4.
His brother doesn't know how to hit and run.
Leading off the inning, Danny Espinoza.
Leading off
And
the
they'll
fourth
need
inning.
him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the
Number
board yet, so
22.
this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Jackson over to his left. He's
That could've
got
been
it one away.
Horrible for us.
Joey Votto is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
That he was able to hit that.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Striding into the box, Ken Ikeda. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, it was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he takes a called strike 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Devin Mesoraco stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Out in front of it, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Runner goes for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is caught stealing to retire the side. Boy, oh boy. None left for Sin.
Oh, they are? Guess I have. Yeah.
Devin Mesoraco will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. This is line to left. Ozuna has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Neuenhuis is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Adam Duvall comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
In there, no balls and a strike. Chopped foul right at home plate. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They trail here 4-0. Wily Peralta comes to the plate now, likely due to the large cushion he has to work with on the scoreboard.
Yeah, he's got that big lead and a chance to get deeper into this ball game, but he needs to make sure he stays focused because sometimes that competitive edge can dwindle on you a little bit when you think you're just cruising. Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Runners off for second. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Bruce, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1, but they're in front 4.
Leading off for the Reds, number 4, second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
That misses 1-2.
I have 3 of my 9 hits.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Peralta sets his sights. 1-2 on its way. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. VR is right there, and he's retired here, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 25.
Jude Hernandez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Jude Hernandez.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Morales will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for route number 2.
Center fielder
Claudio Silva will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. In there, strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds.
Nope.
Danny Espinoza steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Joey Votto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
Swing and a liner, but foul. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Votto is retired, 2 down now.
Next for Cincinnati,
Ken Ikeda stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Peralta gets the sign. Here's the 2-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Neuenhuis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Kelly up singles, walk.
Wily Peralta gets an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance this afternoon, and, well, he's really earned it.
Well, he definitely has, Matt. I mean, he's been on point today and really held him at bay.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Yeah, you know, when a pitcher gets into a little bit of a jam out there, you can bet he's going with his best stuff. So we may see a heavy dose of that slider right now.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
What's that?
Devin
Oh, that's it.
Mesoraco digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Peralta's ready. First pitch on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Tap foul at home plate. Looking for his 10th strikeout. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Ozuna sprinting after it, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Jay Bruce will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitters count, 2-0.
Adam Duvall stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Full count, 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Brandon Phillips will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail here 4-0. Striding in to start the 9th, Tony Cingrani. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
And so far, this has been the theme all afternoon. Strike 1, strike 2, take a hike. I mean, there have been times where he's made it look incredibly effortless out there, and that was another one.
Stepping in now, Claudio Silva, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game. Fouled straight back. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Ozuna. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Danny Espinoza will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And
he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And, guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Milwaukee Brewers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 4-0. Mike Trout drove in an impressive 5. The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, Greg Lustig collected win number 2 on the year, helping lead Cincinnati to a win over the Brewers, 3-2. At the moment, the Reds are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. The Brewers are 4th in the division. They're 5th. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. In the National League Central, the Milwaukee Brewers got together to allow 4 hits as
Justin got his first.
the month of August is coming to a close, and tomorrow rosters will expand. But first, here's what happened in yesterday's action. In the National League Central, the Brewers got 11 overall hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 8-. It's September 1st. Welcome to Inside the Show as rosters have expanded. Looking first at the NL Central, Jaime Garcia got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10, as the Cardinals took one from the Padres 3-1. He is among the leaders in complete games pitched in the NL. Heading into today, the Cardinals are in second place in the NL Central, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race. The Padres sit in last place in the National League West Division, 20 games out of first. The Washington Nationals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they pulverized the Braves 9-3. Looking at the standings, the Nationals are in third place in the NL East. They're 7.5 games out of first. The Braves are at the bottom of the division. They're 16.5 games out of first. The Dodgers combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 4-2. As of today, the Phillies sit in third place in the National League East Division. They're 7.5 games out of first. The Dodgers sit in second place in the National League West Division, 1 game out of first. The Kansas City Royals allowed only 5 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins, 3-2. At the moment, the Royals are in second place in the AL Central, 6 games out of first. The Twins are at the bottom of the division. They're 15 games back. And that's the show on this first day of September. It should be a fun day of watching all the newly minted major leaguers making their debuts. And don't forget to listen in tomorrow to see how they did.
His power thing is coming up. Bobby Rodney can go down. I guess right. Brian Savantes can go up.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the
Didn't you hit a 3-run shot?
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the NL Central, Marcell Ozuna was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs as the Brewers took care of the Reds 4-2. Heading into today, the Brewers sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. They're 13.5 out of first place. The Reds are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Pirates combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 4-2. Looking at the standings, the Cubs are atop the NL Central, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race. The Pirates are 3rd in the division, 12.5 games back. Yadier Molina drove in 4 and had a home run as the Cardinals took one from the Padres 4-2. As of today, the Cardinals sit in first place in the National League Central Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of